What we know right now on that school shooting north of Seattle in the U.S. state of Washington. Police have confirmed the shooter, a student, is dead from a self-inflicted wound. One other person was killed and up to 4 others were shot. Let's go to Chris Casquejo for the latest. Chris, do we know the condition of the students who were shot, and were they in fact students?
Yes, we know that they were in fact students. They were sitting inside the cafeteria. They have been airlifted to Harborview Medical Center in Seattle. 3 are in critical condition and 1 is in serious condition. Now, 2 students are dead after a student with a gun walked into the cafeteria and opened fire. Police believe the shooter hit several people, killing another before turning the gun on himself. Austin Joyner, a student at the school, said on Twitter that he saw the shooter come into the cafeteria, walk over to a table, pull out a gun, and shoot 4 to 6 students who were sitting there. Someone called 911 around 10:30 local time this morning, so about 2.5 hours ago now, to report shots being fired. This happened at Marysville Pilchuck High School. Police are confident that only one shooter was involved with this, and they are confirming it was a student, and students are saying that the shooter was a first-year student, but police have not identified the gunman nor released a motive. Police are busing students to a nearby location as they continue the slow and deliberate process of clearing all the rooms in the building. Officers on the scene report finding students and teachers hiding in small groups or alone, and parents are asked not to come to the school. Police are still trying to figure out the best place to reunite them with their children. Now, here's the latest from authorities.
We do ask parents to please stay away. It's an active situation. We need to make sure that it's safe and secure. As soon as we learn where that unification spot is going to be, I know that students are being bussed away, and as soon as I learn where that reunification spot is going to be, I will let you know so that we can get that out to the parents. At this very moment, we have officers on scene that are clearing all of the buildings on campus to make sure that there is no longer an active threat.
So to recap, 2 people are dead, including who police believe is the lone gunman. Both are students. 4 are in the hospital. 3 are in serious condition. 1 in critical condition. Back to you.
Can you tell us a little bit more, if you can tell us anything new about this student? Was he a troubled student? Did he have a history of violence? Have we heard anything at all about him?
Nothing. Some of the students have taken to Twitter. They just report that he was a first-year student. But again, police say it is still too early to release any motive for the shooting.
No motive. And what can you tell us about this? I assume this is a high school. What can you tell us about the school? What kind of area is it in? Set the scene for us, for an international audience.
You know, it's a very suburban, almost rural community. The high school has 1,200 students, so, you know, it's not a particularly big high school by American standards.
And what about the school itself? Is it still on lockdown?
Yes, the school is still on lockdown. As you heard, authorities are asking parents to stay away from the school as they continue the process of clearing out the building and making sure that all the rooms are clear and that the scene is safe.
I can imagine a lot of worried parents after this shooting. All right, thank you so much, Chris Casquejo.